Hey y'all, back again. Tag team, back again. Check it to wreck it. Let's begin. Oh, check this out. It's got plastic walls so I can see out into the forest. Can you see? Maybe just a reflection of all the shit on my bed. Whatever. Can't see my dilds. Maybe you can. um, I'll blur them out. Okay. um, the hippies. I want to tell you about the hippies. So when I left Gator Guy for the first time, I wanted to just get out of New Orleans and go check out just somewhere else. I didn't want to be in the city by myself, and poker, like, it was fun. I was winning and doing really good there, but I just had to heed the warning of like my astrocartographist, how she's like, nothing good happens for you there. You got to be careful. So I was kind of like on edge. And I picked up more swingers and was just like, oh, man, I got to get out of the city. So yeah, I found a place called Lake Charles, and they supposedly had really good poker because it's like right across the state line from Texas. And a lot of Texans go there and just gamble.
Check out these guys and how much fun they're having in Lake Charles. Like, why wouldn't I want to go there?
So I found this place on Airbnb, and it was like a room in this lady's house, and it looked sweet. They had like a yoga platform, and there was a picture of singing bowls, and I was like, oh, that's hippie vibes. That's definitely like my place. And I just didn't want my own place because um, I knew I'd be in the poker room a lot, but I also didn't want to just be by myself because it's still the South, so I was still a little weary, even though it had been good to me so far. So yeah, I figured, why not? I'll live with D. Ellen. I took the train, got to Lake Charles, and met her like almost instantly. We were like just buddies, like two peas in a pod. We were just like blah 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 blah, and just like good conversation. She was really cool and open. She was like 66 and just like uh born and raised in Hawaii, and just had good stories, led a really cool life, and ended up settling in Lake Charles. And yeah, we just had fun together, like a great first conversation. And well, at one point I was like bitching about someone back home, about someone who like pissed me off, and she's like, oh, she's probably a Gemini, they're the fucking worst. And I was like, no, but I am. And started laughing. And she's like, sorry, I didn't think you were. Whatever, a lot of people don't like Geminis, I get it, but she's like, oh, you're different. I know one who's cool. I'm like, well, now you know two. Well, maybe you'll hate me by the end. But no, we got along. And yeah, she's like, oh, well, I'm going to a music festival next weekend, so you can't stay past this day. And then she's like, unless you want to come with us. And I was like, I don't know, I'll think about it. Because like, fuck, a music festival in the Louisiana sun, like, goddamn, that was the only like reservation I had, just like dealing with the heat. But the next day when I got up, she was like, oh, I don't know if you were serious about coming to that festival, but I got you a ticket. And I'm like, I guess I'm going. So yeah, it was cool. They had like a really fun crew of people, and like at 6 p.m. every day we'd like take these bikes and we ride down to the lakefront and just like watch the sunset and drink some White Claws and wine. And it was like yeah, she had this friend Jennifer who came, and she was just a really good person. And I was like, you know what, this festival's gonna be fun. And then like throughout the next couple days I met a few more of her friends. Like the place was like it was called Common House. Oh, actually she gave me a shirt. Lake Charles, Common House. And oh man, this is like my motto. Don't follow me, I'm lost. My motto. I don't know if Buddha actually said that, but I hope so. That'd be cool. Um, but yeah, so I met like her friend, this lady named Brenda, who's just cool as shit, another hippie lady, but also like a very Southern belle. And she used to be married to or date Bill Murray's brother, and she just had like some cool stories of life, and she was just like so well spoken, but like good at shit talking, and like like one of those people that I like really admired, and I was like, man, I want to be like you when I grow up. You're just cool as fuck. Yalen was really cool too. I just became her little sidekick, like running around to Lowe's with her and different shops, and we hit up this place called Victoria's a bunch that had like the best tacos in town, and yeah, it was fun just like bike riding around and getting to know them and cruising with her and exploring this cool little town or city and learning about it in the south. But then yeah, then the festival came and there was like a whole bunch of them, like bunch, so it was just me, little brown me, a bunch of old white 60 some year olds in the woods. There's some younger crew that they had like some of their friends who were like kind of part of the festival. This girl who was, she's like a breathwork facilitator, her name was Rachel, and she was really sweet. And then um her cousin Amanda was like, yeah, I hit it off with them too, and Amanda and I were kind of just like Roman homies. So it was nice to, yeah, just chill during the day. There was some yoga and stuff, but it was too hot. I just sat in the shade and drank and waited waited till the sun went down so I could venture out because it was freaking hot, man. So, yeah, this festival was so much fun. It was just wild in the middle of Louisiana. I didn't expect to find this. Like it was like a little rave. It's called the Void, Fête de Void, and oh, I have my wristband. Fête de Void. So yeah, at the Void they had like different raver music at night, like you know, typical. But then they also have like the southern music called Zydeco, and this old man named Swamp Dog who was like a legend in the area, and he was performing, and everyone was like, going crazy for him. And they had the local band. I think it was like the Family's Land who puts it on, like Holy Rock or something like that, Holly Rock, and they were good too. Like it was fun, good dancing and good people, good little art installations, cool workshops. Was high on shrooms one night, lost everyone, and then I just met some random lady and just hung out with her. Like it was very, like, you know how festivals are. But yeah, tons of fun. And then yeah, I went back, and instead of going back to New Orleans, I just like kept kicking it with the hippies, and I just like got sucked into a void there. I stayed for, instead of like staying for a week, I stayed for 3. I didn't even make it to the poker room. I just kept hanging out and bike riding and chilling with the cats and doing yoga and roaming around town, and it felt like, yeah, time just flew by there. So then what else? Oh, they had like this front porch series in the town, and so they'd have a lineup of people's front porches that someone would go do a concert on every Thursday or Friday, and the rest of the town would just bring lawn chairs and go, and there was food trucks, and it was like, it's just such a cute place. Like I felt so good there too. And the people were so fun.
Oh, yeah, every week we went to trivia night at the pub, and this was my crew. Sweet.
Yeah, then I, well, decided, gotta go back, gotta go see Gator Guy, gotta go get my second date, which we all know how that ended up. But on the way back, I stopped in Baton Rouge because I wanted to drop off my job application. So because that lady printed me off like 6 copies, I saved one. But yeah, they don't even ask for your social security number, just like your mailing address, your contact information, previous jobs. And I was like, because my astrocartographist said that you'd find your purpose in Baton Rouge, I was like, well, maybe this is it. Maybe my purpose is to infiltrate the US government from the inside. Just a Canadian ends up with a job there. And then I could like suck my way to the top, just like blow dudes, get to the top. Not even to the top. I just wanted to find a stamp and like approve shit. Because like a lot of my friends in Baton Rouge, New Orleans, and Lake Charles, they were like, man, the government needs to do this and this and this. I'm like, fuck, if I could find that stamp or blow someone who has that stamp and steal it, then I could just like start making changes. Like I'd be like just so incognito and just making real changes. Because it feels like Louisiana in a lot of ways is behind 50 years at least, especially when it comes to women's rights and just, I don't know, it was good, but it was also, I heard a lot of like not good things about it. So yeah, I thought maybe that's it. Maybe it's my soul's destiny to just get into the government and infiltrate them and fucking take them down. So I applied. I didn't hear back, but maybe I did because I changed my number. So I don't know if I'd hear back. Is there email? Oh yeah, maybe they would have emailed me. I should message the lady who like hooked me up with the application. Not that I go work in the States now. Maybe they need me more than ever. I'll think on it. Anyways, so yeah, then after I applied, dropped my application, then I just went back to the Origin Hotel and saw my homies again and hung out with them and said goodbye because I didn't know if I was coming back. What else? No, it was fun there. Like Louisiana, it's got a special place in my heart. I will definitely go back there. It was good to me. The people were good. But yeah, New Orleans, no. Actually, I might go back because I did win a poker and got my cool poker nickname. So maybe with friends though. Then show our titties and have some drinks. So I won't have to be on guard. I'll have guards. But yeah, so that's the story of the hippies and Lake Charles. Oh, that's backwards. Oh yeah, I got this pin there. And this pin. And the sweet fisherman's vest that's just all tie-dyed. It's cool. Looks good with my coon skin. But USPS lost my fucking coon skin. Fuckers. So, yeah. Okay, guys. Well, I think that was it. If I think of anything, I'll just add it in a bad edit. Okay. Bye, homies. I love you. I miss you. Talk to you later.